Hey guys, this is question MM050 of the Maths Methods Sharpened Study Guide. We've got a couple of simultaneous linear equations and we're trying to find the values for m for which these two equations have infinitely many solutions. Now, infinitely many solutions means that these two graphs will have the same equation, which means that their gradients will be the same and their y-intercept or their c value will also be the same. So these are the two prerequisites to find this answer. So first things first is to change the format of these questions. We want to get it in y equals mx plus c form. So we want to get y by itself. So we get m take 3 y equals negative 2x plus 4 over 3m. And we get y equals negative 2 over m take 3x plus 4m over 3m take 3. So if you're not familiar with how to sort of rearrange all this, get familiar with it. You will need to do this in your exams, and when you don't have your calculator, it can be more difficult, so please get used to it. This is our first equation in y equals mx plus c form. And the reason why we want to get it in y equals mx plus c form is because it's a lot easier to compare. If we have both equations in this form, as opposed to this mess up here, it's so much easier to see what's going on. So next one, we got m take 4x plus 3y equals 8. Getting y by itself, we get 3y equals negative m take 4x plus 8, which gives us y equals negative m take 4 over 3x plus 8 on 3. That's our second equation. So now that we've got them in that form, what we need to do is equate our gradients, because we need our gradients to be the same in order to get infinitely many solutions. So our gradients is this part here and this part here. So we make them equal each other and find what m equals. So we end up getting negative 2 on m take 3 equals, I'm just going to rearrange this to 4 take m on 3. So all I've done is just multiplied the negative in, and that ends up being 4 take m. Times the 3 across, you get negative 6. Times the m take 3 across, you get m take 3 times 4 take m, which gives 4m take m squared take 12 plus 3m equals negative 6. Putting everything on one side, we get 0 equals m squared, bringing that over there. Bear with me, m squared takes 7m plus 12 over here gives you plus 6, which means that 0 equals m take 6, m take 1, because negative 6 and negative 1 equals 6, and then negative 6 take 1 equals negative 7. From there we can see that m equals 6 and m equals 1. So that tells us that when m equals 6 and m equals 1, these two equations, or these two graphs, have the same gradient. So now that we've satisfied this, we need to work out for which values of m do c values equal each other. Now comes the testing section. So we know that our c values are these two things here. So if these two equal each other, then we have infinitely many solutions, which is what we want. So we have 4m over 3m take 3 equals 8 over 3. And if this is satisfied, then we've done our job correctly. So when m equals 6, 4 times 6 over 3, 6 take 3 equals 8 on 3, equals 24 over 3 times 3, which is 9, equals 8 on 3, which does equal each other. If you divide this side by 3, you get 8 on 3 and 8 on 3. So that's correct, which means that when m equals 6, we have infinitely many solutions. And normally I would test to see if we have infinitely many at m equals 1, but m equals 6 is our answer here, and there's no other answer that says 6 and 1. So 6 is our answer, giving us our answer of D.